Ping pong!
What's up, my good people? We're gonna start off this third-party roundup, or whatever I decide to title it, a little differently. I'm just gonna go over some figures that I think some of y'all will be interested in buying right away. So this stuff is available right now. It's not a pre-order. We have the Kong Custom, or the Kong Studio Goku Black with the Super Saiyan 3 hair. Of course, it's transparent, or translucent rather. And this has been in stock for a little while. Surprisingly, I guess people don't really mess with translucent hair like that. But $29.99 USD. You can buy it right now, and that's that. Now, speaking of Kong Studio, here's another Kong Studio figure that magically came back in stock. Well, I'm not going to say magically, but it is very curious that it did come back in stock. We have the regular Super Saiyan Rose Time Breaker Goku Black with, the whole shirt piece that's still on there. And this is interesting because at the same time, and we'll get to it in a little bit, the Demoniacal Fit version is also available. So if you want to get that, you can get that. Now, what's the difference between the two versions? Well, the difference off the top is this figure is on a 3.0 body mold. So think more Ultimate Gohan from Dragon Ball Super Superhero. Think about some of the more recent stuff with new molds that Tamashi's been releasing. And of course, Demoniacal Fit. Let's just go to Demoniacal Fit real quick.
Ping pong!
Now, Demoniacal's fit of this Time Breaker Goku Black definitely is at a more reasonable price range, but it's also on an older mold, and I know people are getting tired of this 2.0 mold. Think, if you don't know what I'm talking about, think Saiyan Raised on Earth Goku. Think Super Saiyan God Goku that just got a general release. Think of that mold. This is the same mold, right? But also you get a base hair, I believe, with this release. With the Kong Studio version, you don't. You have to buy a kit. And I don't think that kit is available on 5K Toys anymore. Funny enough, it was available for a long time. Like a long time. But it finally sold out. So if you're interested in this, Ultimate Atrocious, get it.
Ping pong!
Also something, if you're into fan fiction, the Dark Super Saiyan 5 Goku, as well as the Pink Super Saiyan 5 Goku, is still in stock, and it's been in stock for a little while now. So can't say that you ever didn't have the chance, because this has been in stock since like this time last year, or a little bit later. Whenever it came out last year, right? It's been in stock. So if you're interested in getting that, cop it.
Ping pong!
So last but not least, we have the Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 3 conversion kit for your GT Kid Goku, and it's by KW Studios. Now, the thing about this is, it's in stock right now, but there's only 2 that's in stock. Well, that's not entirely true. But say KW003, if you wanted to buy this on its own, which is the Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 2 kit with the faceplates and the gold tail, that is sold out by itself. However, can get it if you get it the combo with, which also includes the Super Saiyan 3 hair. Now, the combo, of course, is going to run you $60, and I know how people feel about buying kits that's more expensive than the actual figure, but, I also see a lot of people buying them, so that must be a minority, I'm assuming, or a vocal minority, or maybe it's not. Maybe I'm wrong. Either way, point being is this. If you want Super Saiyan, you're going to have to buy the Super Saiyan 3 kit, or you're going to have to go on AliExpress and look for it there, and we're going to get to that in a bit too. KW004, if you want to buy the Super Saiyan 3 hair on its own, then you can buy that on its own. Otherwise, you're going to be buying this. You're going to have to buy the combo. That being said, people have their hang-ups with AliExpress, right, in terms of ordering from them. However, my good man Hood Collector is taking upon himself. He's restarting his YouTube channel, and one of the first videos he's done is his haul video and talking about which stores he ordered from on AliExpress and his experience even ordering from Facebook. So maybe you want to check his video out. So kicking this off real quick with some of the more mundane stuff. We have Demoniacal Fit, and they're talking about their Scarlet Martial Artists to be released soon, or available soon, which it probably will be. As we can see, the figure is actually already done, and the main draw for this figure, well, it's 2 main draws, right? the skirt piece for your 24,000 power level Vegeta figure if you don't already have it. And of course, when this was released in the US, the Tamashii version was a Target exclusive, and Target doesn't exist, everywhere outside of the US. So this is like a good opportunity for people that don't live in the States to get this figure at a reasonable price, because people go crazy with the prices. That being said, let's move forward. Up next, we have the Demoniacal Fit Ultra Instinct Goku, and this is something that Demoniacal Fit has shown off eons ago, and I find it funny that they're showing it off now, especially with the TK torso being imminent or shipping now. Now all of a sudden they're bringing this back up. But what the caption they give us is, give some time and everything will naturally fall into place. So we have what seems to be Ultra Instinct Omen. Of course, perfected or mastered Ultra Instinct, as people like to call it. And of course, another Ultra Instinct Omen, or maybe true Ultra Instinct from the manga with the intact gi. Now, do I expect this to actually come out? Funny enough, I do. I just don't know when, because you know how Demoniacal Fit is with showing off renders. Now, the fact that they're bringing it back up is very interesting. The official page, and not that other page either. But the official page is bringing it back up for whatever reason. Like I said, it's funny that it's being brought up at a time that the TK Ultra Instinct torso is now shipping. So I wouldn't be surprised if this actually does come out. They got to make some adjustments, of course, because Ultra Instinct needs to be more slimmed down. But, if they keep him bulky, I don't think it'll be the biggest deal breaker, but I do think that people will point that out. Next. So now we have the TK DIY Ultra Instinct torso. Now on Instagram, they changed their name to TK_KKT. So if you need to find them and follow them, there you go. And it looks incredible. This is finally shipping. A lot of people have been highly anticipating this. And the best thing about it is it seems to be compatible with 2.0 and 3.0. Now, I know in a lot of the shots, it's only been 2.0, but I'm fairly certain that it is combinable with the 3.0 legs. I'll have a picture pop up on the screen at some point as I'm talking about this. But next. So actually, one thing real quick. It says the hole in the waist needs to be heated before replacement. So anybody that gets it and pops it out the packaging and just want to get straight to it, heat it up. And that seems to be a running thing with a lot of these action figures nowadays in terms of, heating it up. And because the joints are so tight or what have you. I'm not sure why that is so commonplace nowadays, where you need to heat up your joints. But it is what it is, So sticking with TK, we have the Super Saiyan Blue Vegito head sculpts, and looks like there'll be like a translucent version. And this is me saying this, not him saying this, because in the caption he doesn't have anything that he's saying. But looks like it'll be like a regular matted version and a translucent version. And this looks, I'm guessing, is going to be on time, or not on time for, but it'll be mostly compatible with the NYCC exclusive version or the 2.0 mold of Vegito. And my guess is because more people have the 2.0. But if you wanted to put this on a 3.0, I'm assuming that you can just use one of the conversion packs by my good man AFFM Customs. Oh, you can even see that he liked the post. But you can use one of his conversion packs if you want to use this head on one of the more up-to-date Vegito molds, which is only by Beast Deities so far. But that's definitely going to change in the near future. That being said, let's move forward. RE Customs, and as I talked about in one of my last third-party roundups, is doing a Super Saiyan 3 Goku head sculpt, and RE Customs is elite when it comes to the head sculpts. One person that commented on a video the other, one of the roundups, I never got a chance to respond to it, or maybe I did. They brought up something that was fairly interesting. They felt like it wasn't enough variation between the sculpts, in a sense that the sculpts are done very nicely, but like it's a smirk, it might be a straight face, and then some other straight face that's looking off to the side, and they felt like it wasn't enough variation. And there's a point to that. Now, these shots that we're seeing right here are test shots, so the actual final product is definitely going to vary, whether it's weight, which I hope that Ari Custom figures out, or Recustom figures out, but we'll see ultimately. And it looks like this test shot is on the Demoniacal Fit mold, so this is all shaping up to be something very nice, but ultimately we're gonna see what's up. So this whole last portion of this video is just going to be a whole lightning round of who's that Pokemon, except with studios, because I don't know who any of these studios are, even in these screenshots. Like right here, this gentleman saying a baby Vegeta is coming. It is still unknown who the prototype is, though. We don't even know who the prototype is for this baby Vegeta. Now, it would be nice if they did more than just upper torso and like redid those thighs, because I just don't like how much that little lip on the thigh sticks out for Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, because that's whose legs those are. But it looks good so far. We'll have to see more. We'll have to get it in hand, of course. All these different things, but it looks good so far. Now, if you've been on this channel long enough, y'all know that when you see a render like this, y'all know who this could potentially be, but it's not confirmed. This looks like a Beast Deities / Kong Studios render. If y'all been on the channel long enough, y'all know how they renders be looking. But there's no confirmed thing, and also it seems to be utilizing the more newer Goku mode. So that would be something new for Beast Deities to be doing. And here we have a shirtless version as well. So all this is very interesting. And it seems like right here, it would technically be using soft material for the shirt, which I don't mind Beast Deities doing with that Goku Black that we talked about earlier that had the shirt. That soft material worked, like it didn't impede the articulation at all. So I'd be pretty confident in Beast Deities pulling that off. Now, next we have what's her name? Banyu from Dragon Ball Kakarot. The big gal that's from Jace's planet or what have you. She has a prototype, but we still don't know who this person is working on it. Here's a render of her. I don't have a whole lot to say about this, because I think it's interesting to have in the collection as just a different sculpt, a different figure that doesn't look like another Goku, right? But at the same time, I can see not a lot of people caring about this. That being said, we also have this, last but most certainly not least. This is something people have been screaming to the high heavens for, and with good reason. Gogeta, especially the Fusion Reborn version, is like he's just a rule of cool. He's a badass, so to speak. And the last time we saw a render that was blurred out in this particular manner, guess who it was doing it? It was our main man, Taunton Art Toys. Now, Taunton Art Toys, he's finally released, or they have finally released their full figures. The Kid Buu seems to have more quality issues than the Trunks from what I'm seeing on the internet. But once I get mine in hand, I could have no quality issues, and those are the figures I would be reviewing. I can't review other people's figures, but I can tell you what other people have been experiencing. Either way, I digress. This looks like it could be a Taunton figure, just off of how it's blurred, and also if you look at that elbow joint, it looks almost exactly like the Trunks figure. If you look closely, right here, looks like the Trunks figure. So time will ultimately tell the tale if this is actually Taunton, which I'm believing it to be. He already has a vest done, and at a point in the past, he showed off a render that looked like to be a Gotenks leg, and the reason why I assumed it to be a Gotenks leg is, one, the color of the ankle wrappings, and two, the knee joint was just so low on the figure that it had to be a shorter figure. That's why I assumed it was Gotenks, if you're wondering. But basically all he would have to do is upscale that, You already got the jacket from the Tanks figure. You know, change the color, make some minor modifications in terms of the tassels being longer, or the belt tassel being longer. Make the bottom of the pant more poofy, and you good money. And we already know Ponson is nice with the head sculpt, so that's all that is to that. Like I said, I'll definitely keep you guys updated on this, because I know a lot of people have been wanting Gogeta. And last thing I'll say about Gogeta, specifically in the third party scene, right? Because official, I don't expect them to drop a Gogeta for Eon. Not for a long time. Well, maybe Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Maybe that could come out in a relatively near future. But Fusion Reborn Gogeta? Hell no. I don't expect that anytime soon. Either way, this was a screenshot I meant to post for like the last 2 or 3 third-party roundups, and I'll have it pop up on the screen now probably. But basically, it was Jason Cole saying that third parties are avoiding doing Gogeta. This is me paraphrasing, of course, because they know that the official will do it for sure. And to me, that was a very curious statement. And the reason why it is once again, if you don't know who Jason Cole is, Jason Cole seems to be a person that works at or with 5K Toys, and they have a direct line of communication with studios like Beast DEITIES, Kong Studios. That's how they're able to, get these renders and whatnot. Especially nowadays, because after after Beast DEITIES Super Saiyan first release for the Super Saiyan 3s, it was hard to come by their render after that. Like, they made things a little bit more hush hush. But I find it very curious that third parties are worried about Mashi making a Gogeta. I can't see it. Like a brand new Gogeta in terms of like a new sculpt, a new mold, and not just a repaint of the Gogeta from the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. For third party to really be worried about Mashi releasing one, I don't know. Seems weird, but maybe they know something I don't know. That being said, this has been BombasticPlastic. Once again, thank you for you guys' patience. It's been a minute since I posted another video, or a new video rather. And I'm back on track right now. So stay fantastic, have a blessed day, and thank you for support.